everyone, my name is Suzana and I'm from Bangladesh. First of all, I would like to say that I'm really glad to be a part of this wonderful initiative, and I do believe it in my heart that when women are together, they can create differences that can change the entire world. To begin with, let me share my background. I grew up in one of the most populated cities in Bangladesh, that is Dhaka. Even though Dhaka is considered to be the most progressive city in the entire nation, there are still certain instances where it is clearly undeniable that there are discrepancies when it comes to women. Let me explain by sharing a story when I was a little girl in the 3rd grade. In that story, an ideal type of woman was stated to possess certain characteristics. These characteristics included being able to look after the children, being able to know how to cook, being able to do all the household chores, and so on and so forth. What surprised me was when it came to a man, these characteristics were how to be bold, how to be brave, and how to earn the bread and butter for the family. Out of curiosity, I asked my teacher that these skills that I considered to be basic human skills were just confined to a woman, and why was there a gender norm being put in these characteristics that can be shared by anyone in the society? To respond, my teacher said that this is how the society dictates us to behave. And from then on, I realized that it is our patriarchal society that actually determines how women should and should not behave. A woman is expected to get married and have children, and everything in her life would be to lead up to that very point, how to be a wonderful homemaker. And every other dream must come second. Even till today, if a woman does not get married and have children, she is considered to be an outcast and a rebel in my society. However, the same cannot be said for a man. However, in the last 10 to 15 years, we have seen significant participation of women in all industries and sectors. We are seeing more and more women leaders, women entrepreneurs, and change makers. In the garments industry, even though women are leading the ordeals in any part of the country, they're often paid much less than the men. There is a clear unfair difference when it comes to income in our society. Men are paid significantly higher than women, and even in other industry, even though the men and women share the same job descriptions, they are often paid different salaries. As for education, even though the urban cities are providing endless opportunities and platforms for women to pursue their education, the scenario in the rural areas in Bangladesh are very different and underdeveloped. As for the literacy rate, it is increasing every year. However, in many parts of the rural areas in Bangladesh, the family heads think that education is still a luxury for a girl and not a necessity, and this is how women are lagging behind in terms of education in many parts of the country. As a young leader, I want to reshape my society and create awareness for women's right to education, equal pay, and other privileges that men get to enjoy without any hurdles. I believe if we, the future young leaders, can come forward and take responsibility and do our own bits, then together we can change the society and create something wonderful. I would like to conclude with a speech. Teach your daughters economic independence so that in the future she can have a partner, not a master. And teach your sons how to do housework so that in the future he can have a partner, not a servant. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share my words, and I hope my words can affect future young women leaders in my country and society, and together we can all bring a wonderful change.